Today's topic is hypoxia. If you like the video, do like, comment and subscribe my channel. So let's define hypoxia. Hypoxia is an oxygen-deprived state where the body lacks oxygen or the inhaled oxygen is not utilized in the tissues. So let's look at the normal physiology of respiration. We inhale oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide. During this process, from the alveoli, the oxygen is diffused into the pulmonary veins where it gets attached with the hemoglobin, forming oxyhemoglobin. This oxyhemoglobin is transported to the left atrium and to the left ventricle and to the systemic circulation where the tissues get oxygen and the tissue utilizes the oxygen. Hypoxia is divided into 4 clinical types. Let's understand hypoxia in an easy way. Let's suppose oxygen as a cooking gas. Remember, the fan carries the gas, so we compare it with our body. The fan, the transporter is hemoglobin that transports the oxygen to the body cells. So the van moves through the road to get into the final destination. So we can compare this road as the pathway from pulmonary circulation to systemic circulation. So the final pathway is home where the gas is utilized. Remember this home as a tissue cell. Let's move on to the causes of hypoxia and its type. Hypoxia. So where do you get less air that leads to hypoxia? High altitude, mountain regions where the content of oxygen is low, closed space where there is low oxygen, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, there is decreased oxygen inhalation due to pulmonary obstruction. Anemic hypoxia. This type of hypoxia, the transporter, the fan, i.e. the hemoglobin, is low or is an abnormal condition. Conditions like anemia, where the content of hemoglobin is low, so low oxygen is transported to the tissue causing hypoxia. The second condition is carbon monoxide poisoning. During this poisoning, we inhale carbon monoxide, which displaces the oxygen from the hemoglobin because carbon monoxide has higher affinity with hemoglobin than that of oxygen. So displacing the oxygen, the tissue cannot get enough oxygen, leading to hypoxia. Stagnant hypoxia or ischemic hypoxia. This we can compare it with the road, the pathway, the circulation from where the pulmonary circulation to the systemic where the tissue gets the oxygen. There may be some difficulties, obstruction in the road that leads the van not to reach the home. That is, let's compare in our body. The hemoglobin rich with oxygen cannot reach to the tissue from the pulmonary circulation to the systemic circulation, causing hypoxia. The cause may be a thrombus or an embolus in the blood vessel, leading to the blockage of the blood, leading to hypoxia. The other cause is congestive heart failure, where the afterload is decreased, leading to low oxygen transfer to the tissues, leading to hypoxia. The other cause is shock. Shock is defined as the low tissue perfusion that automatically leads to hypoxia. The last type of hypoxia, histotoxic hypoxia. In this type of hypoxia, the main problem is in your home, like there is no stove to cook the food. For example, when you have any enzyme deficiency in your cells, you cannot utilize the oxygen and that leads to hypoxia. Cyanide poisoning is the example. So what does the cyanide do in your body? The cyanide blocks the cytochrome oxidase in the mitochondria of the cell and leads to failure of the electron transfer chain and thus leads to cellular hypoxia by not utilizing the inhaled oxygen. Hydrogen sulfide poisoning works in a similar fashion. Vitamin B deficiency leads to impairment of the DNA function that leads to impaired cell. Some important MCQ for your exams.